What is up, everybody? Turboverse TV here today. And we're going to talk about Psychonauts 2, how this game is doing extremely well on Metacritic. A lot of companies are giving us high review scores, giving it 9.5s, 4 out of 5s, 8s. It's getting really well received on Metacritic. And with that, we have to talk about these Sony fanboys. Because, like this guy has says right here in this tweet, the way ponies talk so much s about Psychonauts 2 for 2 weeks straight, oh boy. Because they was talking about they was saying a hella crap about this game, saying how it looks trash. Well, let's post some of these screenshots because this other tweet mentioned a few of these guys about how they're hypocrites. Well, they wanted this game to flop so badly because of how it looked art style wise. And this is only a few of them. There's so many more. There's like at least there's a lot of PlayStation oriented guys who said this game looked like trash. Mainly because it was associated with Xbox, because Xbox owns Double Fine now. I can play this Ratchet and Clank, but like this guy says, LMAO next gen one console exclusive with AAA budget and user of cancer curing SSD versus AA cross gen multiplat. How it started versus how it's going. And this is a few tweets. Like this guy says, the Fruitgate guy. He says Xbox screaming like this is a next gen win. Okay. Ratchet and Clank, or rather part looks like a 2021 Disney Pixar film, while Psychonauts looks like a 1998 DreamWorks film. I remember this tweet. And we have the one on the Crap Gamer says, I think Psychonauts 2 looks good, but Xbox owners comparing to Ratchet and Clank ain't it. Crowdfunding AA versus company funded AAA was never a good idea to compare, lol. And the last one, the most famous Sony shows, he does all these those Twitter spaces, those meetups, those Sony gathering events. He says, let the art style and budget arguments begin. And like I said, there was many more of these Sony guys who were trashing Ratchet and Clank, who were trashing Psychonauts 2 because of the art style. But these are just a few of them. But yeah, it's like, I wonder what they're gonna say now. This might be a game of the year contender. The game they was trashing for like at least like 2 weeks, probably more than 2 weeks at this point. They were trashing this game for like 2 weeks and more straight. And now this game might be game of the year because people like this is actually a good game. And I knew this was gonna be a great game because I played the first one. I was playing the first one. And I'm looking like this. The first game was really fun. It's just old. It's an older game, so the controls are pretty outdated. I kind of wish they actually remake the first one or redo the first one, just make the controls feel a little more modern. But the first game was pretty good too. The first game was great. So I'm like, they just do the same thing in the second game, just improve the controls and just have it look a little bit better. I'm like, you had a great game right here. So it's not shocking to me that this game's gonna be game of the year. Like people are liking this game because the first game was really good. So don't forget this AAA banger, Returnal. Let's read some of these comments now. Let's see. Double Fine is better than Insomniac 2. It's available for both consoles, so yeah, it is available for both consoles, but the Sony guys didn't care. They only care that this is pretty much oriented with this is associated with Xbox, so they had to trash it no matter what. But yeah, it is on both consoles though. But it plays best on the Xbox console. Best platform I played in years. Let's just accept that Psychonauts 2 are the part of both goated. Oh, let's at least go with that. They're both great games. I guess that's gonna be the narrative now because they was trashing Psychonauts 2, but okay. Uh, Rift Apart will be announced for PS4 next year, just like Godfall. I don't think they'll. I don't know. Maybe if the sales are up to par, they might be like, "Hey, this game can magically run on the PS4 now." The sales aren't up to par, so who knows? Ratchet and Clank. You mean that game that underperformed? Ouch. Let's see. They want the score to get lower. Okay. Fully grown adults on Twitter getting hurt while people are enjoying video games. The internet was a mistake. We were never meant to know this many people existed, let alone what they thought. Day one on Game Pass, though, I'm not spending 69 DLS on a better game than Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, it is on Game Pass, so we'll be playing this on Game Pass. Day one. So that is a bonus of Game Pass. You don't got to pay full price if you don't want to. Look at the damage control flip-flop, lol. The rage of the game compared it directly to Ratchet and Clank. Now, lol, the flip-flop is real. Yeah. It's definitely real. Let's see. Let's see the other tweet. This one, see the plus of this one. What was this one? I agree. If this is because of the art style, then fire the art director. Oh, I remember this guy. That's the guy who blocked me. You got super sensitive. I was like, we better not see this dude say some, hey, this game was amazing. Now he trashed it. I wouldn't be shocked. That's all these Sony fanboys and hypocrites. I guess visuals aren't everything. I know that's Sherlock. I mean, people act like visuals the only thing that matter, but now it's like a game that's not that visually impressive might be game of the year, so who knows? Ponies can play both, so they still win. Don't worry, we can play both sooner or later, or in the PC or much better version. You know, because Sony wants to milk it again in a couple of months. Dude, these two games are reviewed very different. Hades and Red Dead Redemption 2 both have high scores, but we know Red Dead Redemption 2 is a much bigger, better game. LOL, no. That's two different games. I mean, they're both pretty good games. So that's just a weird comparison. Let's see. Psychonauts 2 is literally on PlayStation. Why are people using this for console or ammunition? It's the multi-plat. Because the game is published by Microsoft and console fanboys treat everything that the console manufacturers do as part of the console wars, regardless of how connected to the consoles it actually is. Yeah, like I heard some people saying they're gonna boycott Deathloop. They're not gonna buy Deathloop because it's a Microsoft product, so it's exclusive to PlayStation for a year. So it's kind of weird how these guys treat some of these games like if you're looking forward to Deathloop, now you're not gonna buy it, or you're gonna make sure the game doesn't do well because it's a Microsoft owned product on PlayStation. So it is kind of weird with some of these guys. Let's see. Same game, different reviews, but meta is always trash though. This is gonna be fun to watch. Let's see how ponies talk their way out of this one. Ponies will be in my condolences. Where you been? They still talking S, LOL. Yep, and now they're either in denial they ever compared the games or claim, but it has less reviews. LOL, the damage control tastes good. Cope. What's this one? It's like this dude in a puddle of his own tears. So that's pretty funny. Ain't this a multi-plat? We're at a point considering the PlayStation owners can enjoy both and Xbox owners can't. Difference is that one is exclusive and the other one isn't. At least you tried. I have literally heard no one talk S about this game. Why would we even was for PlayStation as well? I don't know where this guy has been at because that's all they have been doing. I even have videos on my channel covering this. How they've been talking so much crap about this one game. It's like literally a multi-plat, but they've been talking so much crap about it. So PlayStation fanboys have been essing on the devs on this game ever since Xbox bought them. Facts. Let's see. Why those come to PlayStation consoles also? I wish I could mute console or BS. Y'all just keep trash talking games / gamers and platforms. How about using that time to actually game with your platform of choice instead? As comparison for your point, by the way, Ratchet Clank wins for having an on-par top score with way more reviews. Okay. I mean, everyone knew it was going to review well. It doesn't mean it's for everybody. Try the first one was boring and clunky, in my opinion. Okay, so everyone knew it was going to review well? Like, what? It's like the narratives they're going with now. It's like they're not everybody knows it's going to review well. Okay. If I were you, I would not brag about something that looks like a mobile phone game. Have some milk for your IQ. What is this? Okay. Cope, LMAO. Yeah, some included right here. It is just pretty funny how we're seeing like the massive flip-flop starting to begin. I was like, the game is doing well, so that's all that really matters. The game is doing well, and it's gonna be on Game Pass if you got the service. So yeah, I think you can play it. It comes out tomorrow, the 25th. So that's that. So I'm probably gonna try it out tomorrow then. So gotta conclude it right there. Definitely see your thoughts down below about this. These guys completely flip-flopping. Let me know your take on this down below. Leave a like if you like this video. As always, thanks for watching and peace.